wondering if anyone will be able to hear Hearthstone today. Because yesterday, that is not something I could get working. So if anyone has any help in the chat, if anyone can help a sister out, and let me know if you can hear me stream, all that stuff. Hi Braxton Comics. I remember you. Where do I remember you from? I remember that username. Well, I've missed being online and stuff. It's been a long, long time. And I just decided to start again. You can hear me. Can you hear Hearthstone? When you and Jamie... Oh, yeah, a long time ago now. Jeez Louise. When I was a teenager. Ain't no teenager no more. Don't think I can hear the game. Okay. I honestly just don't get how I'm gonna get this to work. Because I have it here on the mixer, but... Maybe now? Maybe now. I'm so clueless. I didn't have time to ask after yesterday it wasn't working. I didn't have anyone to ask for some help. Oh, it's actually working! No way! Oh my god. I feel like such a dummy. I just could not get it to work yesterday. Well, I want to play some Hearthstone because I want to hit Legend because it's a matter of my pride now. Because yesterday I didn't... I mean, I won enough games to go like really positive on with the multiplier, but I want to be hitting those big numbers, you know. I want like a 70% win rate sort of deal, like smash through games. Come on, Mr. Blizzard. Perfect, congrats. It shouldn't be that much of an achievement, but you know what? It is, and I'm gonna take it. Paladin. Okay, well, we keep this against Paladin like every single day of the week. I might even keep the bumper car as well and just spin the troublemaker, because, like, ideally we want to remove things before they put down secrets or before they can put multiple things down so that the, Avenge is less good. I'm gonna play Gnarg. They cannot stop my work.
May the light grant you peace.
Oh, that was a bit of a peel. I'm still gonna studies because I don't see why not. Claw Machine, no. Dark Moon Rabbit, definitely not. I swear Dark Moon Rabbit comes off that every single time. Bonk. I think my win rate against Paladin is pretty darn high. This matchup's really like... I mean, all matchups at the moment are very conditional. Like, I lose most of the time to Warlock, but I'll grind through Paladin like you would not believe. Okay, checking for Noble Sack. I'm gonna get this buff. Oh. That That was a quick game. I would probably have scooped as well. I feel like a lot of Paladin players just play 100% for ratio, so as soon as they see like this game is not going my way, they're just like, nah. Yeah, Diamond Rabbit is filler as hell. Like, I think there's one deck I played it in, and I can't remember what it is, but let's just say I played it like twice and then never ever again. And it's one of those things that made Evolve like so much worse, having like a 1/1 10 cost. And I love Evolve Shaman, so that sucked. Okay, in the mirror, I'm gonna spin everything. I need like a good value beginning, and none of these cards are value. And all of them add off the Ringmaster Watley. So I don't really want them, basically. I was thinking about doing some art today for like the channel and stuff, but I ended up just like, I'm tired, I'm gonna play Hearthstone. And I also couldn't decide whether I wanted to make like 3D art and then like make it a 2D image, or do it all in 2D, because I feel like people prefer like hand-drawn stuff all the time. So I couldn't really decide, because my 3D is better than my 2D, but if people prefer like 2D borders and stuff like that, then obviously I'll do that instead. But then all of Hearthstone is 3D. Not that I'm only going to stream Hearthstone. Oh, Frozen Throne, 100%. Like, Frozen Throne Evolve Shaman is one of my favorite decks, I think. Like, that format was a mess, but the Evolve Shaman of that time with Double Gangster was hilarious. And, like, good enough to play.
I am not always perfect, but often.
Goals. I live by that. This all sucks. It was a fun mess. Yeah, it totally was. I mean, it was one of those formats where like everything was so strong that it was kind of balanced. And I hit Legend in the format, what would that have been, 2 formats after, I think? Like Witchwood, Warlock, like Voidlock with Gul'dan. Still nothing to play here. I'm gonna hit just because I've got like a million Sword Eaters and I don't see a point in not. Man, this is a bricky hand. There's just nothing going on in this hand. I mean, my opponent's not doing anything either, so it's not that bad, but like, it's pretty bad. Yeah, but I reached Legend during the Voidlock format with Hunter. Like the Rexar Value Hunter, like Builder Beast Hunter. That is probably my favorite format. Like, as much as Warlock was awful, oh my god, speaking of awful, these cards suck. Oh my god. I'm gonna take the Rusted, but I'm not happy about it. This is all so bad. Well, I'm not giving them the draws if I do nothing, so... Oh my god, Cube existed. Kobolds and Catacombs. That's what it was, Kobolds. It was like Kobolds followed by Witchwood or something. And that was like, yeah, that was the... That Kobolds format was absolutely bonkers. Because you had like... What were the good decks? It was Priest, Warlock, and like Hunter was like a third roguey deck, that mid-range Hunter. And I was so good at it. I like learned the matchup against Warlock so hard that I was actually able to like do really well with it. It was awesome. I think Rusty Raider might be a bit of a play this turn. I could also Sword Eater Crab Rider. That's pretty good. It rejects the weapon and protects the crab rider as well, but the crab rider will only be on 1 health, which is a bit naff. This is only on 1 attack, so it's useless. I think it might be the Rusty.
What now?
Because it's got more health than the Sword Eater, so it's kind of a bit better here. Have to use the coin though. I'm gonna play it like this. I don't think there's many times that this is gonna be that good, so I think I might as well just play it. It was wild how like Kobolds and Catacombs was literally one deck that dropped, one set that dropped and was just like, here's an entire deck for Warlock and enjoy. That's the format now. Didn't people find out quite late that Recruit Cube Hunter was like insane? Oh, I forgot that played Cube. I'm not... No, my build did play Cube. Yeah, they found out a bit into the format because it could actually beat Warlock by being like so aggressive if it needed to be before kind of the lackey turns. And then after that, it had so much face damage that could just sort of skirt. What were the chances of that? It had so much base damage that could just skirt taunts, like kill commands, button, etc., that it was just really solid. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. This is pretty awful. I think it's a bit of a wait turn. I don't think I have to do anything yet. I mean, these turns are so weak. We just don't have any, like, combo-liciousness in our hand. We don't have any buffs in our hand. In fact, even yesterday, I didn't even draw... I don't think I drew the, 2-mana spell that buffs your hand, like, pretty much the entire time. I might have played it, like, once or twice. Oh, Matt, can you not have this weapon? Okay, that benefits us. That's decent. So potentially we have a play with Playmaker, but I think it's so weak that I'm honestly just not thrilled about it. I don't really want to make it. I think I'm just gonna hit here and button because we're on such a high health total. Yeah, I think we can wait. It might just be Troublemaker next turn, depending on what they do. It'd be kind of nice if they don't really do anything and I can just drop Troublemaker, because, like, there's not many things more threatening than a Troublemaker on an empty board. It's, like, beyond rag levels of crazy. Taunt, Death Rattle, gain attack equal to the armor. Okay. This could be... This could definitely be, like, hit Troublemaker, actually. I think that's pretty solid.
You're in my school now.
You gonna cry?
Oh, and we hit everything but the Scrap Golem. Okay, cool. Great, great, great. I'm not sure how worth it that was. So, what card games are people playing? Because everyone's playing Digimon, but I don't know anything about it. Everyone says they've stopped playing Yugioh. And... have I heard anything else recently? I haven't heard much about Pokemon recently either. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. When they brought Rag back into the format whilst Res Priest was rampant. Yeah, no, don't remind me of that, man. I mean, that clear was okay, but I'm surprised they didn't want the draw on the weapon at all. They must be playing like stall. I've never seen this deck before, but it's definitely drawing into a combo, and I don't have any way to stop it because this hand is really non-aggressive. Like ridiculously non-aggressive. Usually we have some play, like even just buff cards, but this is, and this weapon is so oppressive. Pokemon is popping off, but more as collections. I heard that. I heard everyone's buying Pokemon cards, and yeah, during COVID, everyone's playing, oh my god, they played Dark Moon Rabbit. That was the card I was roasting earlier for nobody playing! Oh my god, full circle. It comes back around. I don't know what this fool is doing, man. I'm gonna read all that in a second, but I'm just weighing up my options. I'm worried they play a lot of removal. I know Brawl's still in the format. We could just go like Playmaker, Rockera, and really like try and pop off. I'm just not sure how good it is. I think Sword Eater here is fine. I'm really hesitant to do anything, but I also don't know what they're doing, so I'm in a really crappy situation. Yeah, Pokemon is popping off, but more as collections. I saw that Ghost Rares are like ridiculously expensive now compared to what they used to be, because everyone during COVID was like, well, I can't play, so I'm just gonna collect. No one really plays the TCG anymore. Magic is really trying to get people into Magic the Gathering Online, but I don't know how good it is right now. Loads of people I know were playing that like really early in the pandemic, but I've seen like nothing of people playing it since. So take from that what you will, because I don't know.
You aren't even ready for this.
Nefarian is slain. Nefarian is slain. Our rallying cry.
Holding the weapon here. This is a threatening board, but I know they've got removal and they've probably got Brawl, so I don't want to commit anything more to it. I'm still playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A little, but no idea what's going on. Card games are having a rough time since COVID started. I haven't really played Hearthstone since Demon Hunter came out, so I feel out of the loop. Demon Hunter's a weird one because it defined the game so much when it came out. Oh, they're playing Carnival Clown. I forgot about that. I'm pretty sure we can out this board. I don't know about like if they have another board, but we can out this one. I mean, we out this and keep all our stuff as well. Right? Yeah.
These old bones just keep moving. My blade seeks to hear and obey.
Oh, have I effed up? I don't know how this works, so I'm really gonna hope it works.
I'm not too late to fight.
It didn't work. I'm gonna scoop. Now I know. I'm very bad at concentrating on this and this. My brain is so stretched thin. I'm really feeble. Yeah, Demon Hunter like completely changed the game for such a short amount of time, and now it's so super like fell in the bag that it almost feels like it was Hearthstone, then it was Demon Hunter the game, and then it was Hearthstone again. Like, it's kind of just gone back to what it was before. Yeah, Wizards is sponsoring everyone and their mothers to play Magic the Gathering Online, but it just doesn't seem to stick. I haven't seen much about it. I know someone that got like really high ranked at the beginning of the pandemic and then just completely fell off it. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But the remote duel thing they try to enforce on us is just a joke. Oh my god. I don't want to be mean, but it looks like a joke. I completely agree with you. I just can't see myself getting into that. There's something about... I think we can all agree, like, card games aren't, like, the most thrilling thing in the world, but they are when you're in real life with a real opponent opposite you, and you have that, like, tension. That's what I play for. But online and, like, remote duel stuff, it just takes all that, like, I don't know, gravitas out of it for me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is way funner when you left, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be a boomer about it, because it's such a boomer thing to say, like, back in my day it was funner. But, and when I was playing back in the day, people were saying that about, like, GOAT format. And, like, older formats, wind-up and stuff. So, I'm probably just being a boomer, but I completely agree with you. I'm still buying cards and playing with a small group of friends. I'm thinking about just trying to ease back into it, but I don't have any real-life friends right now that would play it with me, which is really sucky. I moved for work. I moved, like, up north to where my studio is. One sec, I'm just gonna think about this play. I might actually keep the coin till late game for the troublemaker. I'm gonna be aggressive. And I want him to think this is more of a threat than it is, because we haven't drawn the +3 attack card. And we get to corrupt the stage dive, that's nice. Yeah, I don't have anyone up here where I work who would be up for playing. I mean, I know someone that said they had some cards from, like, way back in the day or whatever, but I don't think they'd be down to, like, really get into it with me. But, you know, there's always people that, you know, they played as a kid and then you tell them what GOAT is and they're like, oh my god, I want to play that. So I might play some GOAT or something. Hey, Donkey Demon. Do I know you, Donkey Demon? But if I don't, hey, Donkey Demon. They tried to do the remote duel thing with Cardfight Vanguard as well. I was just laughing at it for hours. Do not blame. Do not blame at all. I'm gonna draw my Corrupted, because I think the play is just Rockera here. Because we weapon over this and then we get buffs on everything else, which is just super solid, I think. Yeah, these buffs are really nice. This is still on 3, which is unfortunate because, like, pretty much every... I mean, they're both on 3, the Rockera and the Ganag, which is a shame because they're about to ping this for 3. Like, 3 is such a horrible number against Warlock. No, I'm saying it's better today, there's more diversity and balance. Well, I'm just a boomer then, aren't I? Can you... Genuinely, I know this sounds like such a, like, tell me, I don't know. But, like, I genuinely don't know. And if you can tell me about, like, what the format is like now, I will actually read it and get stuff out of it. 'Cause I do not know what's going on. I can give minions +2/+2. That's pretty good because then I can lead into the Crab Rider immediately after. But I don't have much else in my hand to... No, you know what? I'm adding a card here. Maybe that was a bit preemptive. +2/+2. Then I think this is just the play here. Yeah, holding weapon. Yeah, genuinely tell me about Yugioh because I really don't know what's going on. Wow, nice to see you back. Been so long. Yeah, totally. It has been forever, and I'm here talking about Yugioh because I don't know anything about it, and I'm also really terrible with, like... Oh! They didn't hit my Wind Fury. I'm also really bad at having any sort of attention span when it comes to, like, Yu-Gi-Oh streamers and YouTubers and stuff. And I know Nadir plays and stuff, but I haven't been watching it. And I really can't get the attention span to watch it, which is super lame of me, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Dragon Link, Eldlick. Is that really how it's said? Because that is not a nice mouth noise. Eldlick. Invoke Dogmatica. Any other card games you're in? Just one sec, because I'm just doing a little bit of clear here. This being a 5/7 is actually nuts. They can't use like any really hearty clears here yet, because turn 8 is obviously Twisting Nether. Hysteria. Oh, that's actually super unfortunate. That's really good. But I do get to coin the Troublemaker on an empty board. Is Invoke really still around? That was around when I was playing in 2018. Any other card games you're into? At the moment, it's pretty much just like me trying to get back into card games. So, I'm gonna coin. I might also. No, I'm not gonna bother hitting the 1/3. It does less damage to face, but like it ends up being the same as the weapon anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty much just getting back into card games because I've been super out of it for so long, and like, you know how COVID is, like no motivation, but at some point I was just like, no, I love card games, I want to play them again, and if I can get back into it by streaming, then I'm gonna do that. Tri-Brigade, I don't know what that is. That's what I was thinking. Haven't seen you since I was in high school. Isn't that crazy? Like, I was 16 when I started this channel, I think. That's crazy. Drytron is still pretty decent and will get better next set. I actually know what that is, believe it or not. I don't want to fall into the trap of not doing a lot of damage. So... I mean, the easy way out here is just to do this, to be honest. I know they're adding they're adding N'Zoth. So I want to keep as many things on board as possible. Sorry, I'm just using my brain, and someone like me, that's a big effort. Prank Kids are good too. With Eldlick and Tri-Brigade, their different variants, and Invoke Shaddolls is pretty decent too. I would totally play Invoke Shaddolls, absolutely no joke. If people want to see me play that, I will do that on stream. And I'll have to learn it, but I will definitely play that on stream because, you know, I actually know what those decks are and I know what they do. And I find like, if that can help you ease into the rest of the format, like, that's pretty great. If you have like an anchor point to run off, you know. Yeah, Invoked is still around, Invoked Shaddolls, or Invoked Dogmatica Shaddolls. There are a lot of very good, there are a lot of decks available that are very good, like Dragon Link, Eldlick. I hate that name, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I hate Eldlick, that is not a happy mouth noise.
You gonna cry?
Oh, so close to game. Dragon Link, Eldlick, Virtual World, or Invoke Shaddoll Dogmatica. The cards are a lot cheaper too. That's good. I super don't want to be playing... what's going on here? Yeah, I super don't want to be just playing stuff that's like, oh, I can play this online, but I have no hope of getting this in real life unless I want to spend like a month's wages on it. Also, maybe you would like the art of the Dogmatica archetype. It's amazing. I'm gonna Google that now. Dogmatica Yugioh. I mean, it's pretty nice. It just reminds me of the like... Wait, surely I have game here. I just trade and then like hit it with my face, right? I was wondering why that guy hadn't scooped yet, whether he thought I couldn't do maths, which sometimes I can't, but he doesn't know that. I mean, the art's pretty nice, it's just quite, you know, I feel like I've seen it before. It's kind of like the palette is very like Blue Eyes archetype-y, and it looks like some of it looks like very JD. I don't know whether that's deliberate or not. And that's crazy. I think I was 14 or something when I saw your animations, literally. Like, it's actually crazy how long it's been. But like, hey, better late than never, right? Pronounce it like Eldritch. I still don't like it. Even if it's pronounced that way, I feel like the LDL is like not a nice combination of letters in full succession. Prank kits have a full combo from one card. Sign of a healthy and balanced game. Like, the staples are a bit expensive, but you play them in every deck. The actual core are not expensive. That's good. I mean, I don't mind splurging on some staples. I don't even mind splurging on like high rarity staples within reason, or like CP everything, but like within reason. Don't forget the $5 Yugioh top deck that topped the locals. I'm gonna need a link for that, prank kids. Alistair into Mechaba into Monkey Flip is still... No way is it... Monkey Flip is not spelled like that. What is going on? You're just memeing me. That can't be like a real, like... That can't be like Pepe, right? Like, there's a thing that people call monkey flip. Playing against Paladin, keep Warmore, keep Bumper Car. I quite like this, actually. Also, Troublemaker has a way of always being in my opening hand, whether I shuffle it back or not. So, yeah.
They cannot stop my work.
I get so distracted. It's a Fafa meme. That makes total sense. Fafa, clip me, bro. Alistair's instead of Eldritch, call it Golden Lord or Golden Boy, as the main card is Eldritch, the Golden Lord. Just a thought. I might just call it Eldritch, because that's obviously what it's trying to be, and I can't be dealing with this. I can ping this Divine Shield off. I think that's the only thing I can do. I'm gonna take a... Well, 4 damage is not too bad. It's fine. Sorry you already talked about it, but you play Magic the Gathering at all these days. I did already talk about it, but I've literally got the stream called Talking About Card Games, so I'll talk about whatever card game thing. No, I haven't. And a few of my friends really tried to get me into it recently. It means like celebrating first try. One sec, I'm just gonna... This is very possibly Avenge. If it's Avenge, what's the play? It's actually to hit here first, put this up to 4, and then put the Shield of Honor on here. Yeah, I think that is the play. Okay, no, we're good. This is fine. Do we... Warmore puts it to 4. I actually think Warmore's probably the play here. Yeah, they don't have enough removal to deal with the 4 health really easily, and then like the Shield of Honor on the 4 is really nice. Oh, speaking of Zoodiac as meta, they got back Dryden. No, Zoodiac. No way is Zoodiac back. Surely it's really bad. If it's back, I'll play it because I own it. Well, I assume there'll be different cards in it now, but I own, like, the core and everything. Talking about card games, have you tried thinking about card games? Well, I'm talking and thinking at the same time. and playing Hearthstone, and I'm not really doing a particularly good job of any of those three things, so
I wonder.
the play. I mean, we've almost definitely got Yogg here. Oh my Yogg. So I'm probably gonna go like spin this because the stage dive is better. Please don't kill my stuff. That's fine. I'm over it. Oh no, wait, did I play 3 cards? Well, I had the trade. It's fine. I totally really meant to do that! That was actually a super good clear of those secrets. Yeah, both Zoodiac, Eldlick, and Zoodiac Tri-Brigade are competing in today's metagame. How does that metagame really work out? Like, I know there's online duels, but how seriously are the community really taking those? Because I super don't know. Sumo is still a thing, lol. Hahaha. Pure Zoodiac cause of AA Zeus. AA Zeus literally shouldn't exist. I'm gonna Google that card because I do not know what that is. So, what's the play? Well, it's definitely this to start the turn because I really don't have another play but that. Oh, this was already buffed because I drew it off, what's it called? That's insane. That's insane. That is so good. I'm gonna play another one. No, I'm not gonna play another one for tempo. I think 1 is fine. AA Zeus. AA Zeus. When I tell you I don't know anything, I really don't know anything. I'm gonna have to just Google. No! I'm lying. I think I do know what this is. I keep saying I'm a mess. You can detach 2 materials from this card, send all other cards from the field to the graveyard. Once per turn, if another card you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can detach 1 card from your... I'm gonna need to make my play and then read that again because that can't be right. Y'all, that can't be right.
You aren't even ready for this. Here for a good time. Here for a good time.
Yeah, we win this game. I don't see any removal for a paladin like that. I might be overzealous right now, but it looks like an overpowered card from custom cards, literally. It does. And with that rarity as well, it's so garish that it could totally just be like, it could totally just be one. Yeah, it's back. They gave him a rank 10 XYZ. You can summon on an XYZ you control if it attacked with an XYZ that turn. Too many times been saying XYZ. Mango Logia. Yeah, no. You said XYZ too many times. They gave them a rank 10, so that's a Zeus. You can summon on an XYZ you control if attacked with an XYZ this turn. It basically detaches 2 materials. Yeah, so you play that in Zoodiac. That makes total sense. I'm gonna play Scrap Orcus once Scrap Raptor comes out in Lightning Overdrive. Scrap Raptor? Yugioh. Is this whole stream gonna be you guys just updating me on Yu-Gi-Oh! And me being like, oh, I didn't know this card existed. I don't know what that is. Is there a translation for it on Google Images? No, I'm gonna have to go on the wiki. You can target 1 monster you control, destroy it. Also, you can normal summon 1 scrap monster during your main phase this turn, in addition to your normal summon set. Also, it's an additional normal summon, it's not special. You can only gain this effect once per turn. If this card is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card, you can add 1 scrap factory or non-tuner scrap. That's pretty fair. I was hoping it wouldn't have that last line of you can only use each effect once per turn, because it looked like it might have been an abusable thing. Which, like, it's scraps. They can have an abusable card. to my knowledge. Also, Zeus is not being once per turn is ridiculous. Oh, I didn't notice it was once per turn. No, it wasn't once per turn. That's nice. That's nice. The summoning conditions are what makes it so dumb. Yeah, literally, like, it's free. It's free. It's a 10, like, y'all, I remember when 3k used to mean something. 3k is a lot to be on a body like that. Ho, she doesn't even know breed Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. I might know what this is. Oh no, I 100% know what this is. Yeah, this card is horrible. This is one of the last cards someone showed me when I played this game, and it was basically the reason I was like, I'm gonna give this game a break for a little while, because that card was so disgusting that it kind of like made me lose a bit of faith. Detach is not once per turn. Is it worth getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL? I haven't played since 2018. Hey, Mr. Sunshine. Me neither. The last event I played is the mat I'm currently using to hold my keyboard, and it's YCS Melbourne 2018, and that's the last time I went to like an actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Event. Like, that is so sad. That's 3 years ago. I don't know whether it's worth getting back into IRL. Well, you can't really anyway, can you? Zoodiac Borbo is one of the strongest cards in the archetype. Completely agree with you. I mean, Zoodiac is just really, like, it's just super strong. Yeah, Borbo is really strong. I mean, back in the day it was. I can't talk about it now. But you'd be surprised how many times it was just like, oh, I have game. Don't worry, Dragoon has seen very little play recently. Oh, that's great. You know, when a card that good is seeing very little play, that the format's really, really great in other ways, huh? I'm just messing, but like, it's totally worth it. Yeah, Dragoon is almost irrelevant. Why though? Is it because it's like not great to summon in its particular deck, or is it because it's not very good? Have we tried out the Yugioh Omega Dueling Simulator? No. And I'm Googling it right now. All I'm doing is Googling stuff after you tell me about it. Is it a client? Is it like a... whatchamacallit? Is it like Dev Pro-y? I'm against Priest, so I'm gonna just keep one more. Sunavalon. Dummy can't read. Sunavalon is not meta, but it's fun. Dragoon is a good card? Yes. Is it being played in mostly bad decks? Also yes. See, that makes sense. Sometimes there's boss monsters that are like so insanely good, but then it's like, you know, they basically validate very bad decks because it's so good it only really ends up in them. Pendulum is not a competitive thing anymore. Yeah, I figured. I mean, it fell off when links were a thing, and I haven't seen it have like a comeback, so. I think I'm just gonna play the Crab Rider for tempo. I know it's really bad on mana, but I'm still gonna do it. It's not played because going first is just an Omni negate you have to play 3 bricks for. Right. So you're playing... So you're basically playing like 3 Garnet for a really good boss. What do you think of Cyber Dragons? Do I think about Cyber Dragons? What do I think about Cyber Dragons? I don't think about Cyber Dragons. I'm playing a homebrew plant deck. It's trash, but it's fun. My serious deck is Dino Rabbit, lol. So they just coined a reduced circus amalgam of draconic studies. Okay. That's not great for me. I don't even have a taunt to put in front of this thing. I wasn't expecting a turn 2 Circus Amalgam. I'm gonna be honest with you. Did not prep for this particular test. Bumper car pass, I think, is perfectly acceptable. Play Apex. That's it. Best card game ever. Oh my gosh. I know who you are, and I'm not gonna do it. My feelings have been crushed. I've been sub to you since like 2016. Nice to see you back. Do I look different? I'm an adult. Fossil Diner plus Moon Mirror, Shield, and Mistake / Necro Valley shuts down so many decks. I can't see... Gonna be real with you. That sounds like a pretty old combination. Does that hold up now? I'm not really sure. Okay, what am I doing? This is really tough. I mean, they've just... I can play the Parade Leader plus 2, 2 small minions, but I just don't know that it's very good. I mean, if it's gotta be done, it's gotta be done.
These old bones just keep moving. Here for a good time. Here for a good
It clears board, and this deck honestly hates that Poisonous. It's so tough because we play so many like big rushes that are like built for value trades that just having a 1/3 poison sometimes is like, I don't have an out for that. Cool. I'm beating people with it. I got second in a small online tourney. Obs haven't been to events with it. COVID. Where is everyone? I mean, I don't know what time zones are going on right now, but I assume a lot of you are American, except for Nighty Summer, obviously. Yeah, also, do people respect online tournaments? I mean, not to belittle your achievement, but I don't really know. I don't really know whether they get the same clout as like real life events got, at least when I played. I'm from the UK. I'm in Pacific Southwest, land of maple syrup. Okay, so not just America. There's a few different. I finally came back after 3 years of not uploading. Apparently I did. I've streamed twice in 2 days, so let's see what happens. Oh man, they did not clear my stuff. That's nice of them. Kind of crummy because we don't actually have like a good play. We just have a trade, like a straight trade, which is pretty bad, but because we have no value, like Priest has so much value that to have no value at this point in the game, we're on what, turn 5? Italy. Oh my god. Italians. I wasn't expecting that either. Oh no, actually, no. Loads of Italians play Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrap that. I should have expected that. To be honest, I don't think so, but I'm coming back to the game having played in 2015, so I don't know. Well, you're pretty close to when I used to. That's pretty much the last time I feel like I was actually really good. After that, I kind of fell off a bit. You probably don't remember me. I was the weird kid at Trinity that gave you his Yu-Gi-Oh cards in 2015, lol. I mean, I probably do, but without a name, I'm not gonna like...
What is a loon's will?
How long are they gonna take to guess this card? Yeah, without a name, I'm probably not gonna guess. So, I am sorry about that, by the way. Man, you don't have to apologize. You gave me Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What? And also, it was 2015. If you went to school with me in 2015, we would have been like, we would have been young. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'm not the same person I was in school, and thank God, because honestly, school is a nightmare. Tom. Oh my god, I have a vague memory of this, but I don't... I can barely remember, man. What I mostly remember about you was the Sylvan combos and the podcast you done in spiral format. I really liked doing that. I remember what I said about this 1-3 and having like no good clears for it. I remember that. I remember that big time. Really feeling that right now. Spiral combos, obviously my favorite thing in the whole world. Favorite part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Full stop ever was my Sylvan deck that I made from scratch. Nah, I'm apologizing about being really weird and awkward about it. Yeah, I think I was turning just 16 at the time. Man, show me a 16-year-old that isn't weird, that isn't like Billie Eilish a few years ago. And I bet even she was probably kind of weird too. Captain Quispy, Yugioh, howdy. Howdy, man. I'm gonna go for this play here. Actually, is this... It's tempting to play the Crowley first, because then in the turn after I can potentially get a buff on everything. Everything I draw. So I'm actually gonna go for the Whatleaf play. Man, the full value as well is pretty nice. Yeah, we just button here. Yeah, man, school is awkward and weird. It's weird you're like still around though. Like, I don't know. That was such a long time ago and you're still on you're still like sub to me and stuff. That's wild. So this is pretty big. That's kind of an issue. I think Playmaker Tent Trasher is okay. Playmaker Runthak Double Trade is also not even that bad. We could also just go for Sword Eater and then... Nah, I don't think there's a good follow-up for the Sword Eater actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Playmaker. And Tent Trasher. Oh, we can play the bump car first, because the Tent Trasher reduces. Oh, we're overdrawing to heck. Oh well, hope I don't burn anything good. I've wanted to apologize about it for a while, but I don't really know how, so I guess I'll do it now. Man, don't apologize. Like, it's really hard being a 16-year-old or 15-year-old or whatever. And being awkward is just like, it's part of life. Italian players, we're the best at both playing and cheating. I didn't say it, you did, okay? I didn't say it, you did. Crazy how long you've been gone from YouTube. Yep, pretty much. I'm still surprised myself. Oh, Soul Mirror. That doesn't clear this, and that's pretty much it. Also, they overdraw, like, just as much as... In fact, I don't... Unless they clear this, I don't even overdraw, they do. Oh, they play the 2/1/1s. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Here for a good time.
Oh, they didn't make me overdraw. I feel like that was really foolish. I feel like making me overdraw there was really good. Oh, I drew a Playmaker off the top. It's pretty nice.
You aren't even ready for this.
The Ariel is slain. The Ariel is slain. Our rallying cry. Our rallying cry.
gonna play the crab rider because I really don't want to overdraw. I started doing streams for charity on YouTube as well, by the way. Oh, that's so cute. What do you stream? Sometimes you just gotta jokingly. I know that meme. Still for time. At least I know that meme. I'm not that out of the loop. I feel like I should maybe put like social media and stuff in the descriptions of these, because I've honestly just started streaming for like, oh boy, that was a very value hysteria there. What was I saying? Yeah, I haven't actually like set up to do anything with these streams. I just decided like I want to play card games online again. How do I do that? And then I just did that. I stream Team Fortress 2 mainly, still on Team Fortress 2. That's fair. That's fair. Sometimes they really do just be like that. Do we bother clearing this thing? I'll take the fishy flyer. But I think this is the play, and I'm actually not gonna bother clearing it. I'm just gonna hit face. I don't know whether they can kill the Straza here, but we have quite a few ways to kill the Mage Scribe, and it's not really a threat of 4 attack anyway, so I'm tempted just to leave it. I still need to get a webcam, lol. I got a bonus from work that was Amazon voucher money, and it went straight on a webcam. So, oh man, they had the death. Okay, now we really gotta deal with this thing. I hear free 6 attack minions are a pretty good way to clear things. Oh no, that just gives it +2, so we'll probably go for double fishy flyer now instead. Yeah, that's perfect stats there, so it's a bit better. Last week I went to locals for the first time since the second wave of COVID and jokingly stacked Harpy Feather Duster on top. But it was just a joke. It was just a joke, bro. What's the big deal? I may have won locals and taken home the prizes, but it was just a joke. Lol Triff would be proud. The webcam looks nice. Thank you. I'm glad it looks nice. I'm thinking about making like my own borders and stuff because I'm just using a default like Streamlabs one at the moment, and I'm a digital artist. Like I don't really have an excuse not to have custom stuff. But I was saying at the start of the stream, like I'm not really sure whether to go like 3D, you know, like Hearthstone style 3D rendered ones, or go like hand-drawn 2D. And if it is hand-drawn 2D, like what to base it on? Because how do you encapsulate all card games in your thing? I don't really know. How do I clear this? This is horrible. It's probably this. And then luckily I can.
What now?
I challenge you to Makara!
I'm gonna put the Divine Shield on it, and that's a bit preemptive, especially against Priest, so I'm not sure whether it's gonna pay off, but the troublemaker onto an empty board especially would be really nice. And if they've just focused on clearing this turn, that's like the ideal situation. Anyway, I gotta get back to work, lol. It was nice to see, surprised to see you on YouTube again. Nice to talk to you. That's a weird little like closure conversation on a very distant memory. Oh my god. That will look nice. Which one will look nice? 3D or 2D? Because I genuinely can't decide. This isn't one of those stupid streamer questions like, should I, you know, upload or not? And it's like, obviously, yes. But like, I genuinely don't know whether people would think the 3D would look nicer. I've done some 3D UI, like in basically this Hearthstone style. Like, you see all this banner and everything is all 3D. It would be kind of like that. 2D, so hand drawn. Fair enough.
You're in my school.
Any troublemaker's fine.
You gonna cry?
It'll be really annoying if these both trade. Okay. I mean, yeah. So, 2D hand drawn. Yeah, fair enough. Because simplicity and aesthetic. Yeah, I was thinking the 3D, like, even though I've done some really nice, clean 3D Twitch overlays for people, like, I'm probably gonna go pink. I don't know if you could tell from, like, my chair and my couch and pretty much everything I own, but I really like pink, so I probably won't be going for the old, like, simple colors. So going 3D might be a bit much. Oh, I lose this game. I have no value. It's one of the problems with this deck is like real lack of value. I don't think this is worth playing out. I don't have any power cards in my deck left to win me this game. Yeah, so if it was 3D and it was really bright colors, I think it would just be really ugly. Now that I'm really thinking about it. I quite like the border I have on at the moment, like around the camera. There's like that nice little like pastel. And I wouldn't, you know, I could make it animated, but I need to look into how to do that stuff. Oh man, please don't tell me Hearthstone crashed. Because I tapped out. Come on, man. Hold together. My Blizzard client's been really temperamental at the moment. I might have to restart it. Sometimes it'll just like boot me and put me to the Blizzard client menu. So I just have to restart it and then it's fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close it and start again. Let me get the old tried and true task manager up. Yeah, that's really weird. Since like one of the last updates, it was just really it's been really unhappy. The pink is cute. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I love pink. Like, I'm quite sad because, I mean, if you've been following me, you probably know I have, like I used to have fully pink hair, and all of this hair, all the brown hair is COVID hair. Like, I did not really choose this brown life. Like, I want to be pink, but I also don't want to go to the hairdressers just to go into lockdown 3, whatever. I gotta upload more on my channel too. Well, I'm assuming you guys can see Hearthstone again, so it's no big deal. So I'm guessing you just make Yu-Gi-Oh content? Oh, hi, it's back. Hello, I am back. The amount of times I'm gonna say that today, like, yes, I'm back. Like, most common phrases from Rescue Cat. I'm back, hello. Cool. I'm sorry if like looking over to the chat is like weird because it's not directly in front of me. I'd almost be better like swapping them around because I'm reading chat more than I'm looking at Hearthstone.
Victory or death.
Against Paladin, I really need to draw like the 110 that I always forget the name of, and I just drew it. Warmore Challenger. Hearthstone? I feel like I don't know how to pronounce that word. Hydration? Hydration? I don't know. Yeah, I love Hearthstone. It's one of the only card games I've been able to play like all through the pandemic, all through my studies, everything. It's like it's consistently there for me. I do make Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm working on a Yu-Gi-Oh project where I'm building 2 decks from every year of Yu-Gi-Oh. I'd be really interested to see like the 2014 era for that because no particular reason, not like that's when I loved the game the most. I think I have to take 10 Trasher because these other ones are just really bad. Yeah, they're super not good. And I don't have a clear for this Gibbling, which is ridiculous. I hope they don't play like 3 secrets. That would be such a punish. You're building them physically! Where do you have your money, fellow? Son! Where do you have all that money? I think I'm gonna coin the Warmall. Yeah. Yeah, coining the Warmall is good here. Corrupts the stage dive, that's pretty nice. We don't have much of a follow-up next turn, but stage dive hopefully can get us something. I have all my original hat deck and I have gear built. I really like hat. And I've been considering building like 2014 format decks for a while because a few of my friends built, oh, this is really unfortunate actually. I'm gonna go face first. At least one of them is Noble Sack. The other one could, if it's Avenged, that's actually pretty good for us. Okay, no it's not. I'm just really scared of my Yogg here. I think I'm gonna bait with the conditioning. Yeah. Because the stage dive is more immediately better anyway than the conditioning. Please hit theirs. Oh my god, thank you. That was actually better than the fly spell. I can't decide if you look better with fully pink hair or like this. I think this is my natural color, so it's always gonna like technically look better on me, but I don't think it's about that. I think it's about like, you know, whether you look more interesting and stuff like that. I could talk about hair for way too long. Blademaster Samurai here is actually just a really solid, like, it avoids Avenge. Man, Samurai is surprisingly good. I'm just gonna play it. And it plays around Noble Sack as well. Yep, solid. Honestly, the pink highlights look great on her. Is that right now? It's not really highlights, it's just my hair is grown out. What kind of card game for kids is it? Hearthstone? Actually, Hearthstone is much more of a card game for kids than like every other card game I've played. Just give me 1 sec, I need to think about this clear.
I hear and obey.
I think it's just this. It's just value trades are just so... The value trades are so strong against Paladin because they really don't have 2 and 3 pings. Like, it looks good though. Thanks. I'm thinking about keeping it because I've had a lot of compliments in real life from my coworkers and stuff about how it looks, but I really can't decide.
I smell blood.
Double trade, that is super unfortunate for this guy. This game is not going the way he wanted it to. Actually, Noble Sack would be really bad for me here, so I'm gonna play the Sword Eater just so I can bait with the weapon and keep my 5-2. Okay, it wasn't Noble Sack, but it's fine.
Stop my work.
What kind of card game for kids is it? I'm still thinking about that. Hearthstone is a very simplified but high skill ceiling game. So it's not like it's not like Yugioh where there's a lot of stuff you can do, but sometimes it's actually relatively low skill because it's very dependent on like your draws and what deck you can afford and stuff like that. Gonna be honest, I think I ignore absolutely everything here and go face. Sounds good to me.
Too young to fight.
Oh, I didn't button. But yeah, I finished 2007 Troop Dupe format. I made Monarchs, Troop Dupe, and Perfect Circle. Man. Perfect Circle Monarchs in 2021. That's some dedication though. That's some pretty good like content. I'll check out your channel. Exactly, old Yugioh is very high skill, but nowadays it's not that high skill. It's the same thing, like, Yugioh used to be more simple, but higher skill, I think. That's in my personal opinion, like, when you complicate a game, often it doesn't end up like the bell curve happens, like it doesn't actually end up just infinitely getting more and more skillful the more complicated it is.
Weapon for my master. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there's an Avenge here. There's an Oh My Yogg here. I'm gonna go bumper car. Ping this shield off. Hit here. The Avenger's gonna go off on one of these. Do we deal with that? You know what? I don't think we do.
Frost wolves.
Yeah, I think we can just go face. Perfect example of a good modern mechanic was Links, not complicated and fairly generic, but Pendulum was a mess. Pendulum was a mess. I'm not surprised they've just completely given up on it pretty much. Links, I think Links in a game that wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh would be a good mechanic. And what I mean by that is that, oh, we win next time with Straza. I probably should have just cleared.
Well, reporting for duty.
Oh, they scooped before I could kill them. Not fair. What I mean by that about Links is you shouldn't have to make a mechanic that ruins everything you've had up until that point. And I know Links are different now, like they've reverted the Master Rule and stuff. Oh, it's getting quite late. You shouldn't have to make a rule that a new mechanic that ruins everything you've had up until that point, or at least makes them irrelevant without the new stuff. And I don't just mean that for like casual players, I mean that for like general game design. If you're gonna have a game with a ban list in it, and you're not gonna have rotation where everything changes every like 2 years, if you want to keep old cards in the game, don't make them all irrelevant. That to me doesn't make any sense. I mean, they do that with power creep anyway, but it was much more like, because sometimes decks do last a long time. Burning Abyss lasted ages. Obviously, Invoked is still around, so it's not like power creep is so powerful that stuff genuinely doesn't survive. I think instead of adding mechanics, you work on various legacy formats instead, but yes, I agree, Links before the new Master Rule was a bad decision, but it wasn't a bad idea. Exactly. I actually think Links are pretty cool. I just don't think they were in the right place. in the right game, in the right anything really. Like it just didn't really vibe with me personally. Playing this crab raider for that sneaky rocker next turn, just smack them in the face. Oh my god, I've been playing for ages now. I feel like this is just a really good way of having company when you would be doing this anyway. Like, I would probably be sat here playing Hearthstone regardless of whether I was on stream, but now I have the company of like at least 9 people. Isn't that cool?
I'm not too young to fight.
Not clearing this minion kind of sucks. But we have a follow-up weapon next turn that'll clear it anyway, so I'm kind of okay with it. Hello again! Hey, I've been streaming for a while now. I was wondering if you were going to be around. Whenever a secret is revealed, gain +2. Okay, hopefully that's not a... What's it called? Noble Sack, because that would be horrible. Ah, it's Noble Sack. Yeah, that's really horrible. That is horrible. At least I know it's not Avenge, so I can at least make this play and be relatively safe. Completely forgot Hearthstone was a game ever since the Legends of Runeterra came out, haha. Yeah, it seems to be a weird niche thing that some people love Runeterra and the rest of the world's pretty much completely forgotten about it. Hearthstone's still like just insanely popular. Would you consider doing Hearthstone art commissions? I'm also starting to get into streaming Hearthstone and currently only using default stuff. Well, let me talk about that in a sec. This is so weak. It's gotta be done though. Is there a way to clear everything I want to clear here? I don't think so. No, it's on my Yugioh, I can't do that. I'm keeping my minion. I don't want them to get really high value out of this spell burst, and it's often harder to get value when it doesn't come off during your opponent's turn. That's just from experience. Well, I'm here now for another stream. Well, it's nice to have you. Well, I will definitely upload the videos on various formats I play. I have 2004 to 2016 formats. How many decks do you own, bro? That is so many. Right, so we're having to get Oh My Yogg to go this turn. I think we have to bait with the Shield of Honor. I hope we can get something good here with this Oh My Yogg, actually. If there was any sort of damage for the board, that would be so ideal. Summon a random demon companion. Not helpful, really, but sure. Crab Rider here is really good, right? Yeah, Runeterra's tempting, but no, Crab Rider here is crazy good because we just like pop this off. Oh, again? Oh, the fact we don't clear this is so horrible. Oh, that's horrible! Have they played Noble Sack like 3 times, or is it just all these games have merged into one? How are you today? I'm pretty good, actually. Better now. I was really tired before this stream, but it's like woken me up. Is this gonna be the first time I lose to Paladin today, or like ever with this deck? You have 22 decks. Where do you even keep those? I still have my good old Heraldic Beast deck, classic. Hey, that was a fun XYZ deck. Heraldic Beast. That was a fun XYZ deck. Oh, this guy's gonna beat us with Kazakas here. Yeah, so to do with the Hearthstone art commissions, I've done some 3D Hearthstone art before. I don't know a way to completely share it without giving my portfolio away, which isn't great.
These old bones just keep moving.
This is actually kind of strong. I feel like we want this.
Here for a good time.
That was bad. I could have got the conditioning to work for me there, I think.
Not a long
Maybe the mana didn't work out. Not sure. Well, we have to just slap down a troublemaker next turn and see what happens. Yeah, I did mainly like 3D tavern style stuff for someone for an overlay. So it was made in the style of like the Hearthstone tavern and all these signs for like, you know, basically all the stream layout was like tavern signs hanging down. So it was pretty great.
You're in my school now.
You gonna cry?
I was hoping that was going to happen. I didn't want any of them to trade into the 5/6, which is why I didn't trade with it. And hey, Heraldry, oh I'm stupid, it's Heraldry. Heraldry Charge is a newer card and makes it wonderful. Is that the one that's Goki rematch for the archetype? I'm gonna see what that is. Heraldry Charge. Oh, I think is my keyboard running out of battery? What's going on here? No, I was just leaving on one of the buttons. Oh boy, what happened there? How did they keep their minion? Deal 3 to 2 random enemy minions. That'll be it. I think this is the first time I may have lost. I'm not gonna give up only because with the Straza situation, there's potential to top deck game. I'm gonna put Parade Leader now, hopefully just to draw some damage. Tribute 1 monster, special summon 2 Heraldic Beast monsters from your deck in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn until this card resolves, except Psychic or Machine monsters. Sounds pretty good to me.
Reporting for duty.
Are you gonna stream a good game? You wish. No, I don't know. I can't really defend this because I am losing really hard right now. So there's that. Can I stay alive with this? Maybe. I'd have to take out the damage. Yeah, Matt, I'm not gonna stream a good game until I'm actually into a good game, because I have no idea what I'm doing in every other game than this right now. And apparently I don't even know that, because I just got completely wrecked. It's okay, Yugioh is a hard game to keep up with. Yeah, I hear, like, 3 years out of Yugioh is often pretty difficult. If I top deck Straza, I win.
Weapons for my master!
You know, I legitimately had so much hope that I was going to top deck Straza there. Like, unironically. Charged Up Heraldry is what it's called, I think, now. I am playing PTCG, though. Pokemon the Trading Card Game. That's a good card, by the way. Touche. Sometimes you just have to take a break and activate Soul Charge on some Sylvans. Man, I would kill for, like, I know you're doing, like, legacy formats, like, official legacy formats, where you can actually play those decks as they would have been with the same matchups at the time. That would be super fun, I think. I know, like, people build those formats. Like, I know a lot of people build, like, Shadol Necros Tele format, BA format, but it's just not quite the same when you have to invent your own rules. You don't have, like, a standardized rule system. Paladin. I can keep Rockra, but it's actually kind of slow. I think I have to keep it anyway, because I don't have any other low costs, and I really don't want to break by destroying all high costs. Konami needs to support older formats, especially GOAT. I find it completely bizarre that they don't support older formats, because they release old cards again and again and again, and then they don't, like, they don't acknowledge what they're doing. Konami needs to support older formats, especially GOAT. Did I just read that? Yugioh isn't that hard though, let's be real. You just need to familiarize yourself with the surroundings. There's a new plant archetype, by the way. Heck yeah, I am into this. You're right though, like, you need a community to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. You need, like, a good locals in a community, and during COVID, like, obviously that's not really... That ain't really happening. What's good here? Is giving +1/+1 to this hand actually kind of a good tempo play? I think it might be. Because then the rocker is a 3/4. It goes up to a 4/4. Nah, it feels irrelevant. I don't think it'll pay off long term to even do that. Okay, I'm looking up student Avalons. Are they any good though? Or is this you humoring me with something that actually kind of sucks? They look like, man, they look like something. They look like something. What's wrong with me?
I'm not too young to fight.
So I'm playing against Murloc Paladin. Interesting. They remind me of a plant card. So, especially Dryanome. What is it I'm thinking of?
Everything looks up to code.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Fiver Jar. Is that what it's kind of meant to be? Shuffle the lowest card from your hand into the deck. Draw a card. What is going on? What am I playing against? I don't actually have a play with this hand. It's super duper awkward.
Who's this?
So this is sort of the Fallen, so they're playing like a secret variant.
Who's this?
If this is Avenge, I'm really gonna have to just hope it goes on this minion. It wasn't Avenge. Okay. I'm gonna play the Parade Leader. I feel like we're playing an aggressive enough matchup that I have to do something.
These old bones just
Like I have to just get minions on board? Oh, I haven't read chat for ages. They've done a fairly solid job with remote duels, just their lack of dueling book style sim hurts, especially when you consider the alternatives. And they're okay, they're new, so they have support. The fact that they actually make you use your camera is so... It's hilarious and atrocious. I miss grinding it out with someone else who is really good at the game. Yeah, literally, like, having a good community around you of people that really want to get good is some of the happiest times of my life, honestly. That sounds really sad, but it's true. Gonna play Watley because the Runthak turn's coming up and I'd rather have everything in my hand before I do that. Fear the fishies. Yeah, I don't like underestimating Murlocs. Yeah, EDO Pro, but made by Konami needs to happen. Also, Duel Links is bad. Pay to win out the ass. I do not like Duel Links. I played it for a little while and I was like, this is so nothing. Like, this is not the Yugioh I want to be playing. This is surprisingly awkward. I can't play any spells or oh my Yogg goes off. Might just be Sword Eater for a turn while I establish what I'm gonna do next turn. Because I can play the Sword Eater and the bumper car. I could also just straight play the conditioning, trigger the Yogg, and then play the Sword Eater ready for next turn when I can hopefully just play the other conditioning with the bumper car. I think I'm gonna bait it. I think now's the time to bait it. I don't want them to have that 3-4 that the 4-3 that gains stuff when I proc it. Gains +2/+2. Oh, come on! Come on. Come on with this. As if they got something good. I was like, huh, do I play the Sword Eater first? No, it might get removed by the spell. And then the perfect thing for that situation happens, and I completely beefed it. Cool. I need to really think about these turns, but I will read the chat in a minute. I really don't want to take 11, but I think I have to. I don't have a one attack thing I can play. I also know the Avenger's gonna go off, so I'm even gonna take more than that. It's horrible, but I think I just have to do it. Oh shit, I played 3 cards. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. There's so much pressure. Streaming is so much pressure. Would prefer manually, like Dueling Book, because Edu Pro gives way too much information. Yeah, it does. I can see that. Especially when Pokemon the Card Game Online client is near perfect. It's ugly, but it's good. I will give you that. Fairground time. Duel Links is such an awful concept. It's like Yugioh, but disabled with an awful power creep / ban list. I don't know anything about like formats in that game. Man, this guy just
Reporting for duty.
really drew some good cards just now. Yeah, I don't know anything about formats, but just the raw game I thought was just really like, yeah, it felt like it was just dumbing it down, and if you've already played the full version of the game, I don't think dumbing it down is a way to make it any funner. Man, I'm gonna change this name to talking about Yugioh, because that's all I've been doing.
Get up! Versus Illikin!
This ends now. Victory or death.
I'm doing that just super quickly. Yeah, I was like talking about card games, but like I'm mainly talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's fine. I remember the first ever deck I built with my own money was Doppel's Synchron Quasar. That is the first deck my partner, when I was 16, got me into Yu-Gi-Oh with, my ex from forever ago. He is now a big beau. I don't understand the context of that. I think I've completely lost the plot. Also, the Duel Links sets come out way too fast. How regularly do they come out? I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh sets come out pretty fast. What was the first Yu-Gi-Oh card you ever got? I don't know. The first one I can remember that I still own is Marshmallow, if that answers your question. You'd be surprised how much removal Demon Hunter has. I'm actually going to hold on to the Crab Rider, even though it's usually my absolute go-to turn 2. Yeah, so Marshmallow probably. And always have something you need. That's, oh, so about the Duel Links set, so you have to basically buy everything. Yeah, those kind of games are a bit of a cash grab. Like, what do you expect, you know? Mine was an Ultimate Rare Crystal. That can't be the first card you ever got. An Ultimate Rare Crystal Beast. My first card was Time Wizard, my favorite effect monster to this day. It's very pretty. That's a kick-ass first card. Yeah, it is a kick-ass first card. Duel Links meta recently was Blue Eyes says it all third-rate duelists with fourth-rate decks. I'm super tempted to keep buttoning, but I'm also tempted to play the Crab Rider. I'm gonna keep buttoning. I'm gonna stick to my gut. Kaiba then proceeds to OTK a 6-year-old girl. Yeah, best way to get your GF into a card game is hand her a 300 IQ combo deck. I wasn't playing Doppel. They were. I was playing level 2 beasts, I think was like my first deck. Yeah, that is a long time ago now. I really like this turn actually. Having a Torn Up is just really safe for anything I'm planning on doing in the next few turns. Like 5 is, it's not an easy number for Demon Hunter. I think they have a game plus 4 attack plus hero power, which would get over it. Oh my god, I'm so blind when I don't have my glasses on. Exactly, gotta keep them on their toes. Look. They also help me get into Sylvans, so no one can hate on that guy. So I think Watley's just pretty good. It's just a big boy. He's a 3/5 and we go up a lot of cards. 8 cards in hand. It's just like, Watley's pretty much our only value card in the deck except Bumper Car, and Bumper Car is not really like conventional like value, it's like, it's 1/1s. This Tent Trasher costs 3 mana. I think that's a bit too tempting, honestly.
even ready for this.
Rockero would have been super nice with this board. Like, buffs on all three of these minions would have been crazy good. I have always played high IQ decks. Sylvans are just plant light swans, which makes them super fun because RNG number go brr. Pretty much. I mean, I feel like I was the only one that played them like light swans at the time. Everyone played like level 8 turbo, the Patrick Hovan list. But like, yeah, essentially it is. This guy's gonna try and value trade, but that's a very bad decision because, yeah, that was a correct trade.
They will never catch me.
Hitting this, taking, well, 3 total. Man, it's kind of nice getting a reprise from, what's it called? Secret Paladin. It's pretty nice getting a reprise from Secret Paladin by not having to constantly think about Oh My Yogg. Gonna start with draw stage dive. Ooh, that is a really nice hit as well. I'm gonna be really greedy, maybe. Do I be really greedy? Do I be really greedy? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm too scared. I'm a weenie. There we go. Okay, safe play. I never thought about them as plant life swans, but now that I think about Aurea is basically JD without the pay 1k, you may be onto something. Except Aurea obviously is way better and is my plant bay. I played the hell out of Sylvans and Duel Links when I used to like that game. Weenie Hut Jr. Weenie Hut Jr. How much damage do I have? I've got 6 with Troublemaker, 9. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait. Well, only one over. Easy game. Yeah, I heard Sylvans were in Duel Links, so I was like, oh yeah, I could get into that, but if I don't have the full board with all the synchro, the beautiful synchro capabilities, I'm probably not that into it. I mean, I'm right in thinking it still has 3 monster zones, right? Are you saying that deck belongs in Weenie Hut Juniors? What if I am? I've been saying Weenie Hut Juniors all the time recently. I rewatched a bunch of SpongeBob and watched the SpongeBob movie recently. Which the SpongeBob movie is not as good as I remember it. But season 3 of SpongeBob is still absolutely hilarious, and I've been saying Weenie Hut Jr. like every day. These cards are all bad. Please give me some better cards. Synchro is my favorite mechanic, so I built 3 2011 decks. Don't blame you. Synchro Master Race. Completely behind you. I support you. I really need to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I think streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be fun. Why does SpongeBob never get old? I watched a video recently talking about that. It was talking about how, like, it never gets old because, like, it never gets old because when you're a kid, you look at it through SpongeBob's eyes, and then as an adult, you look at it through Squidward's eyes. And that is so true. Like, Squidward's actually just one of the best characters in any program ever. Like, it's the best dynamic between the two. Hadoukener. You did get me with that. That did make me laugh. It's the most skillful mechanic, which makes it the most fun. Yeah, it's also the most, like, weird mechanic, I think. Like, ooh, Bumpercar hair is pretty good. I like. Yeah, it's also the weirdest mechanic, I think, because, like, the idea of having to have a tuner is actually super... I keep itching my nose. I think I've got hay fever. The idea of having to have a tuner, when you think about it, is quite a bizarre, like, new mechanic for a game. Like, oh, we're bringing out these new things that you have to have in your deck to make this entire mechanic work. But it just does. Like, tuner's just fun. Super Weenie Hut Juniors. I was laughing to myself the other day about the hospital Weenie Hut General. It's so stupid. It's also the second worst one. Oh, what, behind Pendulum right now? That was a super good buff. I'm almost definitely playing that this turn. Oh, how do I choose? I think I have to choose Runthak just because we have a lot of good stuff to buff in our hand right now. As much as I really want to take the Crab Rider and be really greedy. Nah, it's Runthak, it's Runthak. I think we can go... like this. This is really risky and greedy because the Kazakus card comes down next turn, but it would have to be very conditional to punish this. It would have to be like the ping 3 and it would have to hit here. I'm not really sure though. Tuners as a concept are super interesting. No, behind Ritual. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I did forget. I did completely forget about Ritual. Pendulum is broken. It just needs some stuff unbanned. That's true, but if you have a mechanic that, like, I don't know. At least if you mean right now, because that's like saying like, oh, rituals could be good. They just need like a new Necros. Like, if the card's on there, like, the card's on there. Pendulum as a whole made the game way too fast. Well, I think that's what's really interesting. Like, until Pepe, like, it didn't. It didn't. It, like... It was, like, weirdly control. We had, like, the first good Pendulum deck was, like, Clyfort, which is not a fast aggro deck. There were way faster stuff at that time. That had nothing to do with pendulums, so I don't know whether it's necessarily pendulums that were a problem. It was just what came out with that mechanic.
Escape my fury.
Victory or death!
Against Rogue, I think just early aggression is good. Crab Rider and Bumper Cut are fine. Pendulum sucks the soul out of your opponent. Clyfort didn't even pendulum summon. Well, they did. Clifford decks. Ew. Yeah, I wasn't a particular fan either. As someone that played Sylvan's, having a deck that controlled everything that hard was it wasn't my favorite. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, Cly is gross as fuck. I hate that deck so much. I still hate that deck. I don't care what anyone says, I still hate that deck. I'm completely ignoring this octopus. Actually, I'm gonna trade with this octopus because I don't want him to draw a card and then get a reduction on that as well. I'd rather him get only the reduction on the 4. It doesn't really cost me anything to do it now. Cries in heraldic beasts. Yeah, literally. They had to print a specific card to out towers. Yeah, I completely remember. Oh, Towers Turbo was ugh, playing Cyber Dragon and everything just to fusion it away, contact fusion. That was horrible. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to my Crab Rider? Nothing. That's what you're gonna do.
Give me that. Not what I was.
Deal 2 to it? Man, that was weird. Oh, I wish I could play that this turn. Oh, that would have been so good this turn. That would have been so good this turn. So, the play is either the bumper car or more likely this. Because I can spread this quite wide. I just think it's better right now. Blech, towers. Oh yeah, Utopia the Lightning, you're right. Clive thought it was the worst deck Konami ever made. The meta was so cool. With Shadol, BA, and Teller, the control pendulum with endless resource 3, vanity 3, skill drain came out. I'm completely with you. Almost knocked over my computer tower. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, it was kind of that awkward extra deck that was like, y'all are having too much fun. Fun checkpoint. Hand over your fun card. And it was just like one in every few games. You just had to deal with it. So, I understand. I understand. I'm gonna play a Sword Eater and hold here, actually. I don't see any benefit in playing any of the cards in my hand. I kind of want them to have to make a few trades first, and then hopefully we can get like a rock or a bumper card play or something going. Sounds like it was a good time to leave Yu-Gi-Oh! After the Necros boom. Yeah. I think actually, if I was to go back and say when would you like to quit, I think after that Necros format was probably the peak for me. Actually, I lie. I really enjoyed Zoodiac format.
Give me that.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't say. Necros format was actually fun. It was with no gen lock. Yeah, that's the condition. I feel like if anyone says they like Necros format, it's like implied they already mean no gen lock. What am I gonna do? We can hit here, which I think is correct. We can play Rocker and Bumper Car. I'm just wondering whether that's actually like the best play. I think it is. But I don't think we trade this. I think we go maybe like this and this. I want them to have to trade both, and I want it to be on their backs to do the trading. I play Shadowverse now. Is that a deck or is that a game? Necros format with no lock was one of the best formats I played. I'm completely with you. I think that was amazing. Got into the Shadow Realm. Necros meta was fun because you can soft lock them with BA Ritual Summon. That was wild. I'd completely forgotten about the BA Ritual Summon. I might play Ancient Gears if I start up again. Do they have any new cards, or is it just Ancient Gears? There are a lot of valid decks in Necros format, including Volcanics. I remember that Volcanics deck! I played Ritual Beasts during that format, and I won. I was in the finals of every locals I attended during that format. Like, with Ritual Beasts. Ancient Gears are fun, also Ancient Gears artwork is top tier. Now that is something I can get behind. That is a political stance I can get behind. Necros Mirror, I think that is enough to explain how skillful and fun that format was. 100%. I'm in absolutely no argument with you there. I think I can just play Watley. I mean, I'm a little scared of what's gonna happen next turn. You know what, actually, we can probably go like conditioning and then play the Sword Eater as a 4/7. That's really good, because I'm not so worried about the Kazakus minions now. A card game, yes, lots of them, even a link. I topped Italian Nats that year with Necros. Man, I want to go. Take me back, bro. No, don't take me back, because I was like 17 and having a bad time. But also take me back for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ritual Beasts are on the same vein as Rekindling Fire Fists. Please end your damn turn. I agree with that. I had to get very fast at making my turns just to maintain my friendships with people at my locals. We have to go back. Yeah. No, I don't want to go back. I want to move forward. I want to enjoy a new format in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, that's something I would really love, would just be if I could pick up Yu-Gi-Oh! And enjoy the format. I think if I can get that out of the streaming thing, that would be like more than enough for me. Oh my god, are you kidding? I used the good card just before. That's annoying. That's super annoying. I'm super low on health. I'm just kind of worried about the sitch right now. Is there a way I can make this play where I can button? I don't think so.
And obey.
This place sucks, but I have to do it. I can't be taking like 3 damage to face even at this point. Will the Fire Fist player be so kind as to finish their turn already? Relatable content. Lol 17 and having a bad time, relatable. I mean, if I'm completely honest with you guys, one of the reasons I got so into Yu-Gi-Oh! In the first place was because things were not good for me. Like, I was not having a good time at home, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Was such a good... and at school, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Was such a good way for me to be like, I'm gone all weekend. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At locals from the moment I leave in the morning till the minute I get home. And I met so many great people through it as well that it was just like... it was such a savior in such a bad time. Yeah, that was really amazing. I hate the troublemaker play, but I know it's the right one. I just don't want to die. I just don't want to die.
You're in my school now, and obey.
This is so risky. I'm on 9 health, but if we can make it till next turn, we get the Straza on our own face, and it is crazy good. Double trade, that was super good. Oh, please. Please, no. If I'm dead because Manreek came out, I'm gonna be so mad. Did you just ping my face for 6 damage?
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
I definitely could have played that game out better. I would love to play some remote duel 2014 format with you. Well, I mean, honestly, something I wouldn't mind doing on this channel would be doing some 2014 format. Like streaming it and stuff. Rata, the YouTuber that does Legacy of the Worthless. I have no idea what that is. He made that joke in one of his videos. Oof, damn, I'm sorry that happened. No, it's fine. Like, things are fine for me now. But like, it was a good thing at the time, you know? Like, it was really helpful for my development and like escapism and stuff. Yeah, me too, but now my life is so much better in every way, but Yugioh is still here. I'm just not able to leave it. Well, that's not a bad thing. Like, my life is, I mean, apart from like the pandemic nightmare, like, my life is pretty decent now. I don't have much to complain about. But I still want to get back into card games because it builds that like community, and I think right now with the pandemic and everything, I mean, a lot of people could really do with that again. So even over social media, if I can start kind of trying to get back into that community like I'm doing right now, like I've been talking to you guys this entire time, like that's kind of good enough for me. Like, it would be nice. Yu-Gi-Oh! Completely changed my life. I would not have met any of my friends that I hold dear to me now without it. I am 100% there with you. I've met some of the most amazing people. I met my partner. I met my loyal friend Ahmed. I met my loyal friend Yanis, who is a judge. I have so many amazing people in my life now that I wouldn't have had. Look at this mirror. Card games have helped me too. Yeah, I mean, you might think that card game players are all social outcast weirdos, but it helps us be less social outcast weirdos, actually. I think Warmal here is pretty great. PSA from me, I don't like scalpers. This has been my PSA. Yep, I mean, who does, right? I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! At lunch with them in high school all the time, and I drew other people into it. This is so funny. When I was 17, I got Yu-Gi-Oh! Banned at my school because my like head teacher thought we were all playing too much Yu-Gi-Oh! And not studying enough. Imagine being leader of like a secondary school and having to tell fully grown young adults, please don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's like the thing you do in preschool, like, can you stop bringing in your Tamagotchis, please? Like, that is the level of childishness we were seen as. Do I play this Murloc? I mean, probably a bad idea, not gonna lie. But I'm doing it anyway.
Job's done.
That's so stupid. Let us play Boomer. She was not a particularly happy person, so she probably just wanted to see us suffer. Hello, Mike. That's a very simple username. Just Mike. Oh no, that was a really good coin. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's not good. I mean, I can clear her, but it was still super strong. I think we just play another one. I'm already on 22 though, that's not, like, ideal. You could play them, but you couldn't trade them in my high school. Illegal back alley currency, I guess? Trading drugs for Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Maybe that's what they thought you were doing? cigarette for a rare. Stupid. That's such a stupid memory. Wait, I know Ahmed. Oh no, it's Ahmed, not Ahmed. He went to the same locals as I did. I'm pretty sure there's more than one person with that name as well, so... I remember before I had a lot of money, I played an Akiza plant synchro deck that I beat everyone with all the time. One sec, I'm just gonna play my turn.
I challenge you to Makbara! To the death!
I feel like I'm not playing very good Hearthstone. I'm very, like, not in it. I might literally just leave a blank screen in a minute and, like, not play a game, because I'm doing real bad. Akiza plant deck. I have a really nice Akiza mat, actually. Yeah, I mean, she's everyone's fave, right? High school Yu-Gi-Oh! Mafia. We gotta get those tour guides somehow, man. Cerberus Synchros. I got tour guide at 2011 prices. Would you like to take out a mortgage? Don't, man. Just don't. It's tough. No good plays. So we just take a little bit of face while we can. I feel like our opponents just got so many more resources than us that unless they spill their entire hand and we clear it with the Samurai, we just can't really win in this situation. Even later than Tour Guide 2011, do you remember? It was really expensive during Burning Abyss as well, like before it got put to 1. That was crazy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players in the US be acting like it's a hustle, slinging and dealing Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. People were paying $700 a playset for them, and I was trying to scrape together enough to buy a Quasar. Quasar was so expensive. It got that reprint, but before that it was like, it was really expensive because it was that Jump promo. I remember that. Don't think I wasn't there. I was. I know. Bro, trade me. Trust me, this is gonna be meta in a few weeks. Man, the type of people I was trading with at school wouldn't know what meta meant. If they were scammable, they didn't know what meta meant. Exciton Knight was my first money card. My first money card, I pulled a Draco Sack. That's my, like, you know, my crowning achievement. I really need a good rush card here. Okay. This could do. This could definitely do.
You aren't even ready for this.
Yeah, this will definitely do. Getting 2 of this rattle. It's pretty nice, I gotta say. Yeah, my first money card was Draco Sack. I pulled a Draco Sack, but it was from a tin, so it wasn't first edition. But when you're quite a scrub, pulling a Draco Sack during thingy format,
You aren't even ready for
E-Dragon format, like, that Draco Sack traded for, like, the decks of me and a few friends, like, scrub decks, but when you just want to have fun.
good time.
Oh my god, we're gonna clear this whole board. Please play more cards. Quasar was on a $100 card. Yep. I 100% remember that. As I said, my partner played Junk Doppel at that time. I think I paid $90 for it. While comparing with Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon TCG are very accessible. I thought it was only like classic Magic that was actually expensive. The rest of it was kind of fine. like modern is actually sort of fine.
You aren't even ready for
My
this.
blade seeks vengeance. My blade and obey. Blade sword. They cannot stop my work.
If they clear this board, like, we probably lose, but you know, it's our last board. Draco Sack was $150 a copy for all of 2013. Yeah, it was probably around like 100 when I got mine because it was second ed and it was like when the tins came out. I did a lot of chores. A lot of chores for that Quasar. Yeah, totally. I'm with you.
My
Man, I used to work for like £3 an hour at that point to play packs. That's like 1 pack an hour. That is so sad. Cost of TCGs sent me to fighting games way cheaper. Yeah, I really love Smash. I mentioned this yesterday, like I play a lot of Smash Bros. And you know, if I could get it hooked up, I would love to play Smash a bit. Oh my god, what a peel! Oh my god, look at this value! Oh my god, I forgot this would be here. Oh my god, this is actually insane. This is so insane.
Here for a good
Oh my god, look at this friggin' value.
Here for a good time.
Value. Value! I didn't think I was gonna win that game. That was crazy. Classic Magic is the only inaccessible stuff. Yeah, that's what I had heard. Community is pretty cool too. I've heard mixed things about the fighting game community. I mean, Smash community, from my personal experience, has been great, but like I'm not that deep into it, and what I've seen online is not like ideal. I'm mahjong for about a year now, with it's free. Yeah, my parents play that all the time. This is a spicy value. You know what they say, since Steve is in the game, Smash players love minors. Stop! Stop! Smash can be hype. Terry and some new characters are cool to watch. My co-worker plays Terry, and that character is pretty interesting. Not my personal favorite, but interesting anyway. But I miss playing Yu-Gi-Oh with the guys. Aww. It's always that way, man. Yeah, Captain Crispy, like you gotta stop. Something about that list makes that even more like unpleasant. I don't know what it is. Do I want to play more Hearthstone? It's 5 to 11 p.m. And I'm getting kind of tired because I have an old lady sleeping schedule. I don't know, I've got 11 viewers though. That sounds really like, I'm really grateful for it. I kind of don't want to end the stream yet. Okay, I'm gonna stop one more game. I think one more game and then I'm gonna go. By the way, when I said I'd streamed on YouTube yesterday, everyone's like, why did you stream on YouTube and not Twitch? And I was like, well, because my subscribers are all on YouTube. I don't want to be like just out in the middle of nowhere doing whatever. So like, if I carry on doing this, it'll probably end up moving to Twitch, I guess. I mean, that's more peer pressure than like, because I actually know what I'm doing. But I figure I can get like a banner set up and stuff, so like I'll do all that stuff first and then move across, like when I get my layout sorted. I need some advice though, really. Like I might talk to Fafa about it or something, because I don't know. I have always struggle to mix in with people and still do. Might be my disability, but I'm not sure. Card games have been my escape. You're not the only one. I know that the like... I feel like card games are something that is an escape for... I think strategy games in general, like tabletops, are generally like a really good escape for people with any sort of like... What's the word? Just like cognitive differences, right? Like the way you perceive the world and how you like to interact with people. Like, I feel like it's not a very safe place for people with anxiety, particularly though, like a card game shop, because people are quite like close together and you kind of have to interact with a lot of people. So, what do here? My opponent's not done anything, and I'm quite a responsive deck, so I'm tempted to just... I mean, if I don't want to be greedy with the conditioning, I can play it now. I think because I'm against an aggro deck, I'm not going to be greedy, and I'm going to play it for 1-1. Hey man, it's funny because I also play Smash. Yeah. Look, just because you're part of a community doesn't mean you can say it. Okay, maybe it does. That could be related to many things, but I'm not relating it to many things. Hado, that's awesome, man. Yeah, exactly. Like if it makes you feel better, like go for it. Card games bring us together. Well, you can stream on Twitch and upload it to YouTube. Some people do that, and I like it. Yeah, I could do that. I don't watch a lot of like streamers, but I do watch a lot of like YouTube content of streamers. I know I would have to like get into editing though, and maybe make a little intro, which is something I haven't like, I haven't even really thought about doing yet, so. Okay, so it's not Noble Sack. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Maybe stream on Twitch and upload to YouTube. But I don't know how people will know I'm on Twitch. Because, like, on here, everyone kind of automatically knows because they're all notified and stuff. I don't know how to, like, bring an audience over to another platform. Like, because this is all I have, pretty much. I don't know. I've just been thinking about it. I'll probably just carry on YouTube for a bit, because I'm just enjoying it. And, like, there's some regular people here, and I don't want to, like, not have them. I mean, regular. I say regular, like, I haven't been doing it for 2 days. But, like, there's some regular people here that, like, I wouldn't want to, like, miss out, because they didn't know I was streaming. That would make me, like, really unhappy, because it would defeat the point.
What now?
Okay, so I'm running under the assumption there's an Avenge here. So I'm gonna hit here, let the Avenge proc. And then... Oh, I can't hit that with this. I effed up. I thought this was 13 for whatever stupid reason.
What now? I must choose.
Oh, I can clear it. Oh, the thingy's gonna proc, isn't it? Oh, crud. Wrong one. Oh, I thought that was the 340 crit. I totally brain melted that turn. I had no idea what I was doing.
We'll fight back these brutes.
But fighting games bring us to KBBQ. Korean barbecue. Am I wrong? They also make us want to kill each other. Fair enough. Sadly, it still happens to me as an adult, which is a shame. I just want to make my turn. It's okay, man. Just having great people in the community. You should make a Discord so you can find people to create content with or share it with them. That sounds really sweet. That's a good idea. Aww. That sounds like a good idea, though. I like that. So, it's Oh My Yogg, like 100%. So, I can't really play the stage dive. Yeah, I like the idea of making a Discord. That sounds pretty fun, actually. It might help me actually, like, learn the game as well. Because I don't really know the game at all. And it sounds like maybe making some Yu-Gi-Oh content would be the way to go with the streaming thing. At least, like, if I was gonna have a schedule, you know, like 1 day a week or whatever, Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe 2, would be, like, the way to go. Because, you know, you guys all, like, have something in common through Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? You could post a short to announce when you're going live on Twitch if you go that route. That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. See, why are my real friends that I asked this worse at giving me advice than you guys? Like, I've got such a straightforward answer from you guys on what you want that, like, I don't know. I'm just whinging.
Not a long time.
I get to do nothing because I know it's an Avenge and I kind of don't want to, like, proc the Avenge until I'm ready for it.
We'll fight back.
I'd miss you now if only I could find friends. Oh, not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling that right now with COVID though. Like, I don't really have, I don't have anyone in real life that I could play card games with right now. I do have some great friends, but they're not those kind of friends. I'll be a friend, homie. I mean, sounds like we're all friends here, homie. Also, you can start slow and stick to old formats. That's really not a bad idea. Like, if I could find some people, I know my partner would probably be down for playing some 2014 format with me. That might be really fun. No, I mean, I legit have none. That is so sad. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Not a long time. Not a long time. You aren't even ready for this.
My blade seeks vengeance. I hear and obey. I hear and obey.
How does that order work? Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, that was pretty bad for me. That not going off was kind of harsh. So, like, 2 in here. Avenge doesn't go off. 1 here. 1 here. I mean, I could clear the egg. Not really. Not really obsessed with it. Cheers for that, Quispy. Like I said, man, I'll be your friend. It's okay, it's their loss, isn't it? Exactly. It's really hard. Like, this is one of the worst times ever to make friends as well. And if what you really like is card games and strategy games, like, going to a locals can be a real way for you to connect with people. But if you don't have that right now, like, I mean, like, we're talking, and I'll say I'm your friend, but it doesn't fill the same void, right? trade. Summon two. I've never seen this card before in my entire life. What? My god. Okay.
I challenge you to Makara! I challenge you to Makara!
Oh, my Yog's gonna go off. That's really frustrating. I really wish I could get the straw right about now. It'll be super nice. Hard to beat the feeling of having IRL friends. Yep, I can tell you I really felt that this year. I get what you're saying. Just saying that does mean something all the same. Oh, card game of Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter is... I mean, there is a community for Monster Hunter though, right? I went to the first Go Control tournament last week, so getting out there and playing games, playing games is a great experience. I hope you can find that. Where are you? Like,
This is not what
where are you that there was like a tournament going on? Can this guy not have the best top decks I have possibly ever seen in my life? Because I'm really getting annoyed about it. Once you can mold with about video games and eat food with. Yep, that's pretty much me and my co-workers, actually. I mean, we work on video games, so we are the most moldy people about video games you will ever meet in your life. I'm having to just proc the Yogg now just to see what happens. I don't really have a choice. Well, the answer is nothing happened.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
America, lol, in a big city. Does that, can you do tournaments and stuff now in America? Like, would they ever really cancel? I don't really know much about like the COVID policy over there. I'm dead. Yeah, I was expecting that for a long time. Any good / molding stories at your work? I mean, every day is sort of like, I mean, it's the same in all software development, right? Like stuff going wrong and then desperately trying to get it to work. And sorry, I'm just like rubbing my eyes because I'm getting tired. Yeah, it's kind of the same in all software development. I can't say any specifics, but like, you know, people regularly will come in like mad about it. The thing about working in game dev is like, if something happens, like there's a release trailer that's a disappointment, you go into the office the next day and everybody knows it and everybody's talking about it. Like, it's not like a niche thing at that point. Like, pretty much everyone is on the same page. Or if there's a hype release, everyone's really hype about it the next day. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, time to sleep. We can do tournaments now, seeing as we have the vaccine. Yeah, vaccination rate here is super high. Like, COVID's pretty much being put to bed here at this point, which is just so fantastic because I'm really fed up of not being able to do stuff, and I would love to find a locals nearby and, you know, find some new friends to play some Yugioh with or something, or even just like tabletops. I really like just general like tabletop games. So, I mean, on top of like wanting to go to the cinema and all the like normal stuff. Time to sleep, I think. I think you're right. Oh, 12 viewers. I gotta sign off. It was really nice talking to you guys. I actually learned a lot about Yugioh today. And like what's been going on since when I dropped off in 2018. I don't even know what the format was back then. Glad I don't work in InfoSec in that part of the industry. InfoSec? What's InfoSec? Sorry, I might just be completely dumb. What's great about COVID is that it showed people all kinds of different card games and formats. I think it made people have to broaden their minds a bit, you know, like when you can't play in real life, it kind of makes you consider what you like about games. And I think it really made me realize, like, I like the social aspect of games. I like sitting across from an opponent and playing them. I like Hearthstone for a different reason. Like, it's kind of good to pass the time, but it's not as intense as, like, Yu-Gi-Oh was, going to tournaments and stuff. So it's made me, like, really realize, like, no, this is why I like this game. And this is why I, you know, want to get back into it, or, like, get into a different game that also has a similar element. Yeah, we are in a good spot, but to quote Medivh, we must not get complacent. Yeah, exactly. I really can't wait to get my vaccine and stuff. Basically, cybersecurity. Okay. Yeah, I don't work anything like that. I am an artsy-fartsy person, so I wouldn't know anything about cybersecurity. Okay. Wait, why did the viewers just go up by 4 just as I was about to leave? That's not fair. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to go. This was really, really nice, but I'm super tired, and I said I was gonna leave, like, at least 15 minutes ago, so... Bye, guys. This was really nice, and, yeah, stay tuned, because I'll probably be doing this a lot more. All I know about Yugioh is that Pendulums killed it for me, but I did enjoy seeing your warrior deck. Oh, thanks! I mean, it's a pretty standard deck at the moment, but it's just something a bit brain dead that I can just play in the background while I'm talking to everyone. Yeah, keep an eye on the channel though, because I'll probably be streaming around this time for a bit before I have, like, more of a schedule, because I have no schedule right now. I've literally just hopped on live on YouTube randomly. So, bye guys!